better job of protecting their quarterback.
The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
And that ball's free behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. The screen, he's got wheels. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Green Wave lining up, facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden, in this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits zero. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. Breaks into the open. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. End in motion, see how the D reacts. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Boom. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a really big moment in this game.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, third and short. I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer. But the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy. You know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. From the gun. Back's got it. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
To the air on first down. Using the quick game. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Trying play action. Buying some time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd,
there he goes. Big run there. Gets it inside the 20, all the way down to the 14 before he goes out of bounds. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Vanderbilt opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Booth. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sandoval. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Sandoval. Oh, he's got some space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
But how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield, Great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Nittany Lions will punt it away on fourth down. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 20. The 23-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Tulane right back to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got his man. Looking for room at the 40. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on first down. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is.
Intentional grounding offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. The give to the right. Turning it on! And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The green wave in a world of hurt on third and long. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on fourth down. 2 for 3 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. Fourth down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, man.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Grant behind the line. It's Sandoval. And they pick up just a few on that completion. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Booth. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
And the big fella really had nowhere to go. You're trying to catch people off guard by throwing it to him. He was a little bit open, but, man, that closed fast, and he had nowhere to go. No gain on the play.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. Third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Power football with the run. Got the first down and more. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you?
About to start here in the second half, Tulane will kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Continues to fight for yards. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will.
And the heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating.
Breaks into the open. Quick step and go. He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's French. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Going to swing it on second down. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up. They bowed up and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
Trying to get the edge on the right. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Tulane now facing 3rd and forever. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And
he wants to take the top off. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner will be knocked down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Looking downfield on first down. Quick screen to the speedster line. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Gets it out quickly. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Tulane right back to the line.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers in so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so many plays throughout the season and really been the feature of this offense. And this dude has worked his way. He might get a trip to New York as a wide receiver. That is not normal, and neither is this dude.
Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Greenway. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Hawaii. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. On the direct snap, it's Sandoval. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Penn State! Excellent pass by the back on the option. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Tulane right back to the line.
And we're going to call his name a lot today because this dude, he had over 100 last week. He has over 100 almost every single week because he's a staple in this offense. Puts up big numbers, makes big plays, and that's why he's also in the Heisman Trophy conversation. A wide receiver in that debate is special. This dude is special.
Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Spits it out to the back. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Makes the grab past the marker. Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Hunt. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
They'll move the wide receiver. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to...
It's picked off. That's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the shotgun, the inside give. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. On the direct snap, it's Sandoval. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I want...
He'll off one deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Extra point here will tie the game.
one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Let's see what they've got on second down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. Motion from the back. From the gun on 3rd down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. There he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top. He's got him this time. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Looking to throw. Wide out, trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Power ahead. Touchdown, Green Wave. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Things have not gone the way they planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. The screen, and watch out. At the 35, he's open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Unloads it downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Yeah, I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the 4th quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
That pass not close as he got deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Trying to pick out that ball through a deluge of rain. He missed it.
Man, did that just change in a hurry. You're winning. You're about to get the football back in the 4th quarter. Got a chance to put more points on the board, and you cough the ball up and give life, give breath, momentum back to the other squad. What a turn of events.
Here's the pressure. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th down.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Here comes the biggest drive for the defense, desperate to get a stop. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock. Save as much time as possible for their offense. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Hand off from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it.
Oh, he's got some space. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
And the old school toss play, huh? They will just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space, too, out wide where you can see, like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole? As opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up, tossing that fast guy and get him on the perimeter.
The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Got his man. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane! That might be the proverbial 4th quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wants to go up top. Under fire. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. On the move, he fires. Catch in the middle, it's French. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Lets it go. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll go to the ground, and he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Inside the 35. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Tulane using that big run to generate momentum. They're going to ride this running back. Turning it on. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. After this, it'll be a wrap. Might be changing the route. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Yeah, and I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent